But Sonia Sodha, get my shoes back on. I'd taken them off. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, who around here is a millennial?
Apparently, I am, Anna.
I don't know what they are.
Just scrape in by the skin of my teeth. I think I'm very much at the upper boundary, shall we say, of the official definition, which is that you're 18 or under. I think at the turn of the millennium.
Okay, so why did they get so criticised? Why are they allowed to be called unwashed millennials?
This is a ridiculous story. Sonia and I thought, both of us think this story absolutely smacks of what is euphemistically called promoted content, which means it's basically a free ad. Now, clearly it isn't a free ad because they would have had to acknowledge that. But the whole story is that there is a new product which can wash your clothes without you having to use any water. It's a bit like dry shampoo for clothes. So you spray your clothes and, wow, hey presto, you've got nice clean clothes. That's it. That's the story. And it's on the front page of the Times. They've employed one of their best writers, Valentine Lowe, to write that story up. What has happened there? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's students, you know, about to go back to university.
I'm also not sure about how new this is, because I remember when I was a student, Comfort did this spray that you could spray on your clothes, and it was meant to sort of, you know, remove odours and stuff. So I mean, this is really.
But maybe this actually washes. It's not just a masking odour thing.
Don't students just spray deodorant?
I never had to use that. Can I just say?
Did you ever fish things out of the washing basket?
I like the fact that it claims to render worn clothes almost as fresh as when they first came out of the wardrobe.
Brilliant. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, actually, before we do, I wonder if we've got the front page of the Times. I just want to mention Burt Reynolds, great 70s star. Obviously, what were you going to say? No,
we're too millennial to know.
Yeah,
I'm including myself. We actually just.
I've seen it. He was in Friends, I think. See there, I'm showing off my millennial credentials.
Well, I don't know about that, but he was certainly in a number of action films in the 1970s.
Yeah, anyways.
Underlooked perhaps by the critics, apart from the more recent film Boogie Nights, which came out in @97, I think.
Oh, yes, I have seen Boogie Nights.
Smokey and the Bandit, and so anyway, passed away. But it's a real famous at its peak in the 1970s. But his face obviously in a number of newspapers. Let's move on to show the inside pages of the Daily Mail, and it's Meghan Markle.
So we picked this story. Isn't her dress a gorgeous colour? But it's got a typical Daily Mail slant on this story with a headline, "That dress looks swell on you, Meghan." And apparently the outfit attracted stares for all the wrong reasons. Panels on the front billowed out in front of her, giving the impression of Prince Harry's wife, because of course she doesn't have a name, having a rounded stomach. So
what a crime. I mean, why not just come out with it and say, is she pregnant? Which is clearly what they're trying to say.
Which is so much pressure, isn't it, for people?
It's awful. It's awful. I think to marry into the royal family and then to have everyone talking about whether you may or may not be.
Whether your dress is billowing or whether you might possibly have a rounded stomach is pathetic.
Yeah, or if the dress is just happens to have a beautiful detail on it, which causes a bit of, you know.
So absolutely attracting stares for the wrong reason. I'm sure it's only the Daily Mail's cameras that were, looking at the dress for the wrong reason.
Yeah, no, she looks absolutely beautiful. And our final story, inside the Daily Express, Strictly Hip Hop.
Oh, that's you. You really wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't mind talking. So I haven't watched Strictly for sort of 2 or 3 years now, but I used to be a massive fan of Strictly, and they're jazzing up their format. They're bringing a new dance in. It's the first time since they introduced the Charleston as a dance. I think it was 9 years ago, so it was a long time ago that they shook up the format. And it's apparently going hip-hop in a bid to woo young viewers. And I think this sounds like a great idea. So as well as doing,
it's about ballroom dancing.
No, it's not just. It's Latin American dancing as well. So you've got your cha-cha-cha and your rumba alongside your foxtrot and your American smooth. And now we're going to have hip-hop too. So, I mean, it's going to be great seeing the next crop of politicians. I wonder what Ed Balls would have been doing if he'd had to do hip-hop as well as cha-chaing to Gangnam Style. But I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of cringy
It is the perennial problem where your audience gets older and you go with you and you lose the people, as you say, they're a bit younger, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
About that. Yeah. So we've got time for. Thank you very much indeed. Sonia Sodha, Isabel Oakeshott. See you again soon. Thank you very much indeed.